Alrighty, welcome back everyone. First game. And let's see what quests we've got. Let's do the assignment first. As we'll get our final spell. Wait, but that's naughty. Oh, because we need the book page, right? Library. Hi.
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book, if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okay.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid.
I'll try getting all of them
Just a
correct
few
this time.
questions, and
See if
then
anything
I'll hand over
happens.
this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Wait, the golden snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Felix Felicius?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Wait, wasn't it the Quaffle? I think I said Blowjet the first time. Wait, I'm gonna check. Really? The Quaffle. Yeah, it is the Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the Quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'll have more questions.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
It was the, wait, I think it was the Wizards Council, but I want to make sure. It literally the first suggested, yeah, the Wizards Council.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement.
Wait,
The
1707?
breed is the smallest.
Peruvian Viper Tooth, hold on. Wait, the game takes... It's 1890, the 1890s. Oh, hold on. Why do you think it was like 1300 or something? Wait, dude. If it was 1300, there wouldn't be a train. Wait, never mind. Also, in the beginning, you do see London. Never mind, this makes sense. Peruvian Viper Tooth.
The Peruvian Viper Tooth.
Brilliant! Though the Viper Tooth is the smallest breed,
I guess like the
average
villages kind of, the hamlets give you like that
it is also the
1300
fastest breed
vibe.
and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hog? No. Hengist of Woodcraft.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed that Hengist used the Three Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
I think I got this one correct. I think it was the Demiguise, but I want to check. Yeah, Demiguise.
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
Lethifold? Patronus Charm. Oh, Lethifold the Dementors. Wait. I don't know. They might be different creatures, I don't know. The Patronus Charm.
The Patronus Charm.
Well done! The only known survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
No idea.
Gamp.
That's it! One of the
Nice.
principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct! In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco dormiens nunquam titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Wasn't it the basilisk? Something with a frog and an egg? I don't know. I'll check. Runespore?
The rune's paw.
That's right! According to Parcelmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different
Oh yeah,
function.
I remember.
The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Wasn't that France? No, that was this in the US. I got it right the first time. I think it was the month, but I'm not sure. That's Witchcraft and Wizardry. location. Yeah, the Mount Greenlock.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Authentic. I'm quite confident it's this, but I want to make sure because I'm always flawed. Yeah, the more.
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
I'm ready.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against who?
Emmerich the Evil. Egbert the Egregious.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages, when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
I think it was called stooging. Let me check though. It's in the recommended. No, never mind. It's haversacking. I think it said stooging the first time.
Blatching is
Maybe
flying
that's why I
to
remember
intentionally
it.
collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
I think it was bad luck. Not good luck. Okay, yeah. Bad luck.
Bad luck.
Well, for a week.
Native to the European coastline,
Yeah, lasts
the
up,
effects
lasts
of
up to a
malaclaw's
week.
bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Stink sap? Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Mimblus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimblus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Oh, wait. Pepper potion. Gold one? Yeah. Linfred with a stench column.
Linfred of Stinchcombe.
Oh,
Very good. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linfred's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
I don't remember. Single slipper.
A single slipper.
That's correct. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
I think it was the rainforest. Frederick County, Maryland. So that would be North America? Should be.
North America.
That's right.
Nice.
The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
It wasn't Lancelot. I know I went for that and I lost. Like, it was incorrect. What's up, Origin? How you doing? So luckless.
So luckless.
Correct! The 3 witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
The Loch Ness Monster. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Loch Ness Monster.
The Loch Ness.
So far, I don't like any correct
The Office
right
of
at the end.
Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the Kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Gamp. It's quite the unit. Gamp.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes.
Is that the same Gamp as before?
Legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. I'm frankly astonished by how well you did.
Nice.
You have a talent for trivia. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time.
You got all of them correct.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
Ooh, you get some extra potions. There we
Professor
go.
Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Alright, let's go get our final spell. And now we know what happens if you get over them. Like, makes sense that you don't get any collectibles because use it to soft load.
Revelio.
But at least you get something for putting my pick, right?
Revelio.
I'm right here, so actually wait. I have to wait anyway. Should be something right here. A door that I couldn't unlock.
Sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
What's up?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Anything more to those owls?
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
I'm glad to have
It was
helped.
nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that's not it?
Hogwarts survives the night.
Wait, is it in the classroom itself? Have I missed something here? I have.
Revelio.
What?
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I hate to...
Beautifully done.
What is Pop on about?
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
Owls. Speak with Professor
You
Weinstein.
wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
The assignments have helped.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Yes. Wait, no would be the good option, but I don't know, I just want to talk to the truth, see what
Professor
happens.
Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Complete all assignments.
Incendio.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Maybe the just
Incendio.
Where did she go? Not cook.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin.
I heard Professor Weasley.
Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
My
I
physics...
remember our meet with...
What's up, Gavin?
Hello, Gareth. So, has your aunt been taking it a bit easier on you lately?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days ago, she gave me a detention. I was only testing a new recipe in a mostly empty classroom, and the fire was put out quick enough.
You're being creative.
You don't create anything worthwhile without setting a few things on fire.
Agreed. Innovators like us are unappreciated in our time. Can't let the doubters sway me. When they taste my latest brew, they'll
naysayers.
forget the criticisms and the fires. It'll be bigger than butterbeer. Oh, that gives me an idea. Better write it down. Best of luck to you.
Wait, did it work? It kind of works, but it doesn't. I wish it could transform people. What a shame.
After you and his owls.
Hold on. What are we going to do next? Because I've got a whole bunch. Gobbledygook. Let's do this one. Divination classroom.
Revelio.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
When did you become an animagus?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Do you choose your animagus form?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
What does it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That's incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Absolutely smart.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
We have a plenty of fun.
Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty ended up at Hogwarts?
I can. That is an easy question. We are here because of Professor Weasley.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda.
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe. Without providing detail that is not mine to share, I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
That's nice.
Professor Weasley seems quite knowledgeable, so I'm not surprised to hear that she'd do that sort of thing.
Indeed. Although I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland and my time teaching at Wagadu. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. Her timing was perfect. I'd just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
Natty has spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions, unless it suits her.
Yeah. What have we got? We have this. I have a quest here. We can lock the store. Let's go for that. Let me check my inventory. 19. I think, is that identified? Yeah. Let's go to Hogsmeade. Let's open our store now. Or vendor one last time. So random vendor and now on with, well, once we finish the quest, prevent any enemy to Penny. Her name was Penny, right? No tripping.
Hello, pardon me.
Yeah.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay. Well, the store was only like 1500. It was expensive. Oh.
Hello, pardon me.
Hello there. Was there something you needed?
Hello, I was wondering if you would be interested in having your own shop and a house elf to help you with it. Penny's the name. Penny's mistress is selling this shop, and Penny is most eager to start working with the new owner. It might surprise you to know that Penny can sell practically anything.
One shop now for the
Oh, it would be wonderful to have a place to sell things and someone to help me.
You'll be able to give Penny almost anything that you want to sell. It will be no work at all for you once the shop is up and running. If you want the shop and Penny hopes that you do, you should talk to Penny's mistress as soon as you can. Her name is Cassandra Mason.
Why is your mistress selling the shop? And you?
Penny cannot be certain, as Mistress Mason so rarely confides in her. However, she repeatedly mentions how tired she has become of trying to let the shop. She has had rotten bad luck with the last few tenants.
Are you all right? Are you holding your breath?
Penny's fine. Sometimes Penny simply needs to remind herself to stop talking.
What can I sell?
What kind of things would I be able to sell in the shop?
All kinds. Anything from essence of Disney to Mooncalf fur. If a buyer exists for something, then Penny can sell it and get the best price. Just ask Mistress Mason.
Shop looks a bit worse for wear.
Why are the premises in such disarray?
Oh, the previous tenants were not able to manage very well. They seem to have given up rather quickly. Penny is perfectly capable of helping clean and repair, so the shop will be ready for business in no time.
How did you become so good at
How is it
selling?
you're so good at selling? Seems unusual for a house elf.
Oh, before he died, Penny's previous owner, Master Mason, trusted her to do all sorts of things to help him with his shop. Penny supposes it is a bit unusual for a house elf to possess.
Was the poltergeist the
But
ghost
Master
spirit?
Mason commanded it, and Penny was happy to oblige.
Or just went around with
Master
those?
Mason was a wonderful master.
Alright.
All right, I shall go and find Madam Mason.
Oh, this is splendid news indeed. You won't be sorry. You can find Mistress Mason at her home on the north edge of the village. Penny does hope she gets to work with you.
Minding your own business.
Revelio. Hello, Madam Mason. I understand you have a shop to sell.
Yes. Yes, I do. Are you interested?
No. Yeah.
Yes, I am. I've always wanted to own a shop.
How marvellous.
Always since like 2 minutes ago.
On my terms, quite generous. But, and do please forgive me for asking, don't you think you might be a tad young to own a shop?
Yes. Yes, I am.
I have a knack for this sort of thing, if I do say so myself. If I can meet your terms, I hope that you'll sell to me.
Well, I reckon you have the confidence needed for such a venture. And of course you'll have Penny to help you. That elf could sell tea to a troll. I assume she told you she comes with the place.
She did indeed.
I like you. Tell you what, I shall sell you the space for an exceedingly fair price. I think you might just be shrewd enough to make a go of it.
An exceedingly fair price for a shop and an elf. What's the catch?
Ha! You are wise to be wary in business dealings. No catch, really. I simply ask that you allow me to do you the favour of buying the shop back, at a discount, of course, should your efforts fail. The last thing we need here in Hogsmeade is for one bad apple to spoil the barrel, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely do.
An unsuccessful shop would be bad for nearby businesses, I'd imagine.
Quick one, you are. Do we have a deal?
What represents failure?
What precisely do you mean mean should my efforts fail?
Honestly, I only mean that if for some reason you're unable to keep the shop going, I could help you cut your losses. That's all. But, as you've implied, the odds of that happening are remote.
Why the shop
The shop
empty?
seems to be in an ideal location.
Did you actually get your gold back?
Just yet.
I don't remember.
Indeed.
After we finished the quest.
I've just decided to sell. I've grown weary of being a landlady. My late husband was the one with a passion for shopkeeping and business in general. You'd be wise to take advantage of this opportunity before the offers start rolling in.
Or have others
It
failed?
must be rather a mess. Why haven't other tenants been able to make a go of it there?
As you've no doubt considered, running a shop is not as simple as those less savvy might think. The new owner, however, will have something that previous tenants did not. The benefit of Penny's particular prowess. Her assistance will make all the difference, I should think, in both getting the shop ready for business and ensuring its success.
Okay.
It does sound intriguing, but I need to consider my finances first. I'll come and find you if I'm interested.
Very well, but I won't be able to keep the shop available for too long. If you do want the shop, I'd advise you to return to me as soon as possible.
Yeah, 1500 if go 30k.
Madam Mason, about the shop.
Yes?
I've decided I'd like to go ahead and purchase the shop.
I have to say I'm impressed. You are a remarkably resourceful student.
I am indeed.
And brave. You won't be sorry. Give me the money, and I shall get the paperwork filed immediately.
Of course.
Wonderful. Shall I head directly to the shop?
Please do. Oh, one more thing. Since my husband died, I've not been able to bring myself to retrieve some of his personal items. They're in a chest at the back of the shop. Penny has the key. As you get organised, I would be terribly grateful if you could help an old widow and gather his things for me before you open for business. I wish you the very best of luck in your endeavours. Penny will meet you there.
Alright, the villain.
Well, I've done it, Penny. The shop is mine.
Oh, Penny is so pleased. Penny was hoping you would be the one to purchase it.
I'm glad you're here to help me.
Goodness, what a kind thing to say. Penny will do all that she can to make this a success. There is much to do. The last tenant left in a bit of a rush, so we'll need to clean up and do some repairs.
Oh, what existent? No time with
Well
Penny.
then, let's get to it.
Penny is ready. Between the two of us, we should have this place up and running in no time.
Repairer.
Nothing like a bit of hard work. Mistress Mason wanted Penny to be sure and give you this key. It opens a chest in the back room of this shop.
Oh, yes. She mentioned it to me. It contains some of her late husband's belongings.
Penny wonders if you should open the chest.
Are you holding your breath again?
Penny must get back to work now.
I don't have the option not to open it.
Revelio.
Let me just go down.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. That's odd. Why would someone store one hat? Oh, that's not very hospitable.
Oh, goody!
Lumos.
Someone to play with.
Revelio.
You see,
Lumos.
what fun this will be!
Let's see. No, I think that's just me around the ghost.
Revelio.
It's not her husband.
That's new. Onwards, I suppose. Revelio. Lumos. What in the... Who's there? Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
Where do I have to go? Oh, yeah.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Bats. Lovely. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Seems as if I should hang something there. Lumos. Lumos.
How enlightening! You might survive a bit longer than the others.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, you've come so far so quickly. Well done. You might be just the playmate I've been looking for. I do hope you enjoy my playground. I encourage you to tell everyone about it. If you make it out, that is. Please try. If you get to the end, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. I do want your shop to succeed, after all.
Revelio.
What's the saying? Two sides to every story. Unfortunately for you, both sides hear it to my story. And you'll have to complete both to get to the end.
Confringo. Revelio.
Alright, let's do the right one first this time.
I simply adore this blooming place. Don't you? You know, foliage, like most living things, won't survive for long in the darkness.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I wonder if I need to place lanterns to open these doors. Revelio. Confringo.
I don't think it matters which way we go.
Revelio. Lumos.
Yeah, let's go this one.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Oh, I'm afraid of the dark.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Does it worry you that I can see you, but you can't see me? It should.
Confringo. Revelio.
I'd offer you a seat, but I'm rearranging the furniture.
Confringo.
Plus, don't want you getting too comfortable for what's in store.
Confringo. Lumos.
you.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, do I need the other one?
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Revelio.
Ah, a worthy playmate. Well done.
Luminous. Confringo. Incendio. Tego. Bravada. Expelliarmus. Endo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, that's a chest.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, inside.
Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What's this? A game within a game? Ooh, knight to H3. Nighty-night.
Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. That wasn't too difficult.
It wasn't. Listen. That's not damn I think we'll get it later on.
I do hope you're having as much fun as me.
Confringo.
I think I'll keep you around a bit longer.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, this one. Never mind. I guess I must have jumped down somehow. I don't know. It probably has some basic gear though. It's not collectible 100%. Anyway, open the door.
Time to raise the stakes, so to speak. Where, oh, where shall I put this?
Rebellion. Confringo. Bombada. Incendio. Incendio. Bombada. Incendio.
Catch is cat, but cat is cat. I mean, you can't. Now that gets your attention.
Oh, wait, she slapped me.
Well, this has been fun. Much to do.
He bitch slapped me. Alright, first half's done. I think it's the shorter half.
You've chosen the scholarly route. You'll need more than you've learned from books to best me.
Rebellion. Lumos.
This will be where we'll come out of.
Rebellion. Lumos. Rebellion. Lumos.
Oh, deja vu. What?
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo.
Ooh. What hit me?
Confringo.
Running in circles, are we? Perhaps you should retrace your steps.
Jump scares.
Lumos. Lumos. Rebellion. Lumos.
Oh, how nice of him to pop in.
Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Bombada. Expelliarmus.
Ooh.
Incendio. Bombarda. Lumos.
Home, sweet.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
It's always good to have a different perspective on it.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So much fun to be had. My head is spinning.
Revelio. Lumos.
Little statue.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
All books and no play make one quite dull indeed.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, second half is on two. Oops. Yeah, of course he's going to do that.
Now that should get your attention. Well done. I'll give you a moment to come up.
Even if I didn't
Ta-ta for now.
dodge anything, if I just sat still, I feel like that damage wouldn't have been enough to kill me. I could have literally just tanked it without even healing.
Revelio.
Jeez, they give it 5.
Aha! Finally! You, my inordinately clever friend, appear to have traversed this seemingly never-ending dungeon relatively unscathed. And now I suppose you'll want to go. Everyone leaves me, usually in a straitjacket, never to return. I'm starting to take it personally. I'm tired of having no one to play with. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If you can match wits with me now and agree to give me unfettered access to the shop for, say, 1 day a month to have a little fun, I'll sign a contract. Pursuant to which, let me see, I will blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes, leave you and your customers alone at all other times, etc., etc. You get your shop, I get my chaos. Sound acceptable? Excellent! Let the games begin!
The hell?
Just once, try seeing things from my point of view.
Oh, still too many. Can't see him. He's dead. Yeah.
Well, finally, someone deserving of the playground I so meticulously crafted. Such a treat to have fun again in my little dungeon.
I enjoy a good
I
challenge.
must say, I enjoy a good challenge.
Ah, a kindred, dare I say, spirit.
So, about that contract.
I am a poltergeist of my word.
What are the
Just
terms?
to be clear, what does this agreement entail, specifically?
Pay attention. You guarantee that I can have my fun at least 1 day each month without fuss. I let you work the rest of the time, mostly in peace.
What's in for you?
Why would you enter into such an agreement?
Much as I love banging about the place, it's no comparison to seeing customers' faces when I bonk them on the heads with a chocolate frog. One doesn't really understand the value of an audience until one is without it.
Our agreement is almost
Very well.
sealed.
I shall agree to your contract, with one small addendum.
Hooray! No more of this unsatisfying banging about all day in a pitiful void. Wait, did you say one small addendum?
I did. In order that I have a successful shop with lots of customers, would you agree to causing chaos only after 9 o'clock in the evening?
Would you agree to at least 2 days a month instead of 1?
I would.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What a fool.
Ah, well done. I had a feeling about you.
Revelio.
An absolute
Did a
buffoon.
wonderful job finding the perfect playmate.
What a silly, silly boy. Anyway, let's get out of here. It wants me. Now we have our own shop. No, that's a never mind. So there's one chest that I haven't collected. This is a legendary.
Hello, Penny.
So this one collection chest informs me that I haven't done, so let's try to find it now. Of course not.
Were you worried I might not return?
Penny was beginning to think yet another shopkeeper was going to end up in St. Mungo's.
Another shopkeeper? Suppose. I think you should explain, Penny. Penny, please stop holding your breath. Tell me what's going on.
Oh, please forgive Penny. Penny is forbidden from telling you anything.
But how can you be forbidden from telling me what's going on? I purchased the shop.
Penny is confused. Penny thought that if you came back, you would own the shop.
Thanks for telling me what to call.
Thank you, Penny. I think I'm going to need to talk to the authorities.
Oh, Penny is certain that's a brilliant idea. Officer Single will know what to do. Penny will wait right here.
Revelio.
So there's one chest. Somewhere in Hogsmeade. It's collection chest, see? This chest was the gear chest. Let's check this place, or the old fool. Wouldn't the collection chest show up on the minimap? Nope. I could have been in here several times. Let's check those little buildings on the outskirts. It's an invisible wall here. What is that? Oh, eggs. Maybe in the garden? Isn't the garden outside of Hogsmeade though? Yes. Technically, I still can't fly, so it should still be in Hogsmeade. So where's this one collection chest? Oh, what if it's in here? Wait, hold on. It could be the other dungeon. When you have to see from that thing. Let's leave it until we get there, because I think otherwise it should. It could be then. Because that was a decently sized dungeon.
Officer Singer, I have some information you might be interested in.
Ah, good to see you again. What can I do for you?
Cassandra Mason sold me her shop and then tried to drive me mad in a haunted dungeon.
Cassandra Mason sold you her shop.
She did.
Well, yes, she said she did, but I think you missed the bit about the dungeon.
No, I heard that bit too.
And according to the house elf that came with the shop, she's done this sort of thing before, repeatedly.
I wondered what was going on. She seems to have had a great deal of trouble keeping a tenant in that shop. In any event, these are serious accusations indeed. Perhaps a little visit with Cassandra is in order to clear this all up. Shall we?
We shall.
Revelio.
Hurry up. Huh. Knock, sucker.
Oh, hello, Ruth. I see you've met my new tenant.
Cassandra, it's my understanding that you sold your shop and your elf to this student. Now, they've been telling me some very interesting stories about your business practices. Perhaps you should come with me.
Stop her! I should have known better to do business with a wild student.
Did you saw this figure?
What on earth are they teaching you at that school these days?
Dark magic.
Your luck is about to run out. I should have known better than to do business with a wily student.
That's it. I didn't even give her a chance.
I'm disappointed in you, Cassandra. Incarcerate! You don't know what you're doing! Don't I? I always wondered why you couldn't seem to keep a tenant in that shop of yours. I must admit, the notion of a haunted dungeon never crossed my mind. Thanks for this. You can head back to the shop. Check on that house elf of yours, she's probably terrified.
Scrawny little traitor herself! I should have known it was...
Silencio. Oh, and not to worry. Cassandra will immediately file the paperwork needed to grant you ownership of both the shop and the elf. On her way to Azkaban.
Thank you, Officer Singer.
Best of luck to you as the newest shop owner in Hogsmeade.
Thank you. Put up real quick. So we'll open our new shop. I don't remember what we told the first one.
Penny, I have what I hope will be good news. Officer Singer confirmed that ownership of the shop has now transferred to me.
Oh, well, that is good news. Penny is so relieved. Penny had the most difficult time keeping the truth from you. Penny promises to work as hard as she can for such a kind new owner.
No need Penny, I'm free.
Penny, I found an item of clothing in the dungeon that I'd like to give you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Penny never thought she would be given clothing and become a free elf.
It's my pleasure. You deserve it.
Of course, Penny will be staying on and managing the shop for you.
Penny, you're free. You can do anything you've ever wanted to.
But all Penny has ever wanted to do is run a shop with a friend and sell to the villagers in Hogsmeade.
If that's what you want to do, Penny, then nothing would make me happier. I'm genuinely glad you'll be staying on.
Penny is too. All that's left is for you to choose a sign for your new shop, and Penny will take care of the rest.
Vestus and Venom. What did we do in the first one? We could just do Vestus and Venom. I'm not sure what we picked, and then Slytherin, Cloud1 boosters, and Hufflepuff Stitches and Drought. So we have 3 houses left. Yeah, let's go for the first one, then second one.
Vestus and Venom.
Excellent choice. Have a look outside.
Thank you. I shall work on collecting items for the shop's inventory.
What is
and
that
Penny,
painting?
we'll be closing the shop by 9 o'clock every night.
The hell? Minding your own business. Don't have any.
Perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for
I have to
you?
discover them first.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I think I did choose Vestus and Venom the first time. Anyway, that's done. Okay. Let's head back here for a second. Oh, how we doing out there? Listen to the beasties. We haven't done that at all. Good anythings. Ooh, good upgrades. This one offends. That's the same, so it doesn't matter. Plus 3 defense. What is the perk? Wait. Let's put some more items here. It feels empty. Still haven't unlocked these. I don't have any of the sofas though. That's huge. Oh, this one's cool. Want some lights? Oh. We don't even. I'll fix it in a second. Let's go down to the beasties. This place is fine, there's plenty of stuff in here.
Revelio. Revelio.
I didn't rotate it. Okay, that's done. I think there was one more piece that we had to breed, don't we? Anything here? This thing ran away from. Get your bunghole down. Quit running. We need to bring it down. Quit running. Well, technically it's not 20 anymore, but... Come on, land! Well, that did it. What a big trick. And he's back up. Come on, dude. Now he's finding back. Even fire. Come on, you rascal. There you go. Everyone else ready. We're just waiting for this Reaper. We'll get the final beasties and... Actually, they might not be anything great. I think we did actually. Yeah, there's 3 babies. The final species is gonna be the Phoenix. The big cat. Where's that tiny creature? There we go. Alright, for now. Let's see what we're gonna do next. So we'll go with the group. We could do this because it's right over here. Yeah, let's do this because basically we're right here. Go with the group. Is it her that we can speak with? Yes.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
Why an interest in astronomy?
May I ask what attracted you to astronomy?
You may. Might I assume from your inquiry that you wonder how anyone may have an interest in astronomy?
No, I find it fascinating.
Oh, not at all, Professor. I find it intriguing and wanted to know more about your work.
Ah, that is good to hear. So often those who do not fully understand all that can be gleaned from the stars question astronomy's relevance. Misperceptions frequently arise due to the confusion of astronomy with astrology, the ridiculousness of which I shall not deign to discuss. To answer your question, it was my dear sister who first sparked my interest in stargazing. The two of us spent countless nights on our rooftop staring at the cosmos. It was one of the only subjects we could study together.
I'm not sure I follow, Professor. Why was that?
My sister is a squib. Clever, hard-working, and generous, but a squib nonetheless. The only non-magical child born to our family in generations, poor thing. Although she manages exceptionally well.
Sounds lovely.
It sounds as if she's a lovely
Still
person
ring.
and accomplished.
She is.
Right.
And to her credit, while she was once disappointed not to attend Hogwarts, she has excelled in Muggle school. One of the first women, we suspect, to have attended Cambridge, well disguised at the time by our mother as a gentleman scholar. And as astronomy is one subject shared between the Muggle world and ours, she and I have been able to maintain that common interest. We still sneak up to a rooftop now and then to gaze upwards, courtesy of a levitation charm rather than a trellis nowadays.
Thank you for telling me about your sister, Professor.
I was glad to. It is good to be reminded of all that one can accomplish when one embraces who one is. Now off you go. I am sure you've a star chart to review somewhere.
Revelio.
The best one ever!
Hello there.
Hey there, General Kenobi.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
How well do you know
You
gobbledygook?
said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you never met a goblin?
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Let's head to mine then.
He's waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
So gobbledygook. Do it. Wait, who? Amit or the goblin? Okay then, Luke, how you doing? Kill them all. Next playthrough. I'm a Gryffindor right now. Once we start the Slytherin, then we can be as evil as our Slytherin hearts desire. For some Lord Gob.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Earth
That's mostly why you kill
the
him.
effect I'd hoped.
No, I was kind of wondering about that, because remember when the game launched,
I'd had help from a
I
witch.
saw clips of people using Avada Kedavra on other students, but yeah, you can't target other students with any spells, actually. So I was like, curious how they did it, but yeah, I'm wants to explain it. But she had no choice.
How else did he expect Goblin Kind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard...
Will Lodgok survive if I don't get seen at all? Right.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course.
This first playthrough I technically got through without being seen, but since the game crashed, that would be the fight in which they... they saw me.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, I'll try not to be seen at all and see how it goes.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Revelio.
A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Revelio. Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Never been to Learning Town either.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Here.
I've read about mines like this. He's seen something else altogether.
You see,
Hamid, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Step round here. I've never seen a sword like it.
Someone out there?
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Sworn. Watch your step round here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelia.
Who's there?
That's
Not
the
a
last
legendary.
loyalist. Unfortunate, really. Imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
What's that? Who's there?
Will he turn around?
Who is it?
Wizard kind will some.
I know I heard something that time. Is somebody there? Hello?
What was that?
Never mind, they see me.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close.
I think it attacks them.
Much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
What's the collection? Can you just do this? No, you have to go for this. What goes?
Devil's snare.
Lumos.
Nasty stuff if you're not careful.
Not an entangle into a loop by now. Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Technically, it kind of gets seen once, but I don't know. Maybe stuff is possible.
Who is it? Someone there?
Whoops. Actually, accidentally hit something. Oh. There's three.
Most of them are meat. Reparo.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
Yeah, one more potion chest. No way out.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Look more.
Alohomora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Hogwarts Valley. Alright. We're done.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
What happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Is that a full team? We got some items to discover. Let's go discover them. 89%. Oh, can I get this real quick? It says bog. So I think this is the one outside or inside. It could be outside. Oh, inside. I mean. Never mind, it is inside. I think there's any trolls here that have respawned. Yeah. Get the second troll just because I want to get close. Well, accidentally grabbed it. There we go. Trolls down now is heading inside the tunnel. We won't go through the portal, just the beginning. For the fleeting field. She was dying for like 5 hours. Where's the fluffy? This is inside the wall, I think. This was here last time too, definitely inside the wall. It's kind of up here. You can't destroy these things. Maybe at some point they just planned for them, for them not to be items. They placed them. If they placed the wrong one, that you can't destroy it. It's already been dead. Anyway, it's just a important here, I think. And also, this character I haven't really been doing at all. However, there's nothing really to do. +1 to fans. Look at this. What a Griffin doing nerdy. But I think we could send to piece this board out here. Okay. We will go to a vendor, but first, I'm gonna take a quick break. And yeah, okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do next. We can talk to Poppy, do a main quest afterwards. Sure. Wait, this way I can also vent though. Because it's on our way. Penny!
Wonderful to see you back here. Oh, Penny will fetch a good price for what you'd like to sell.
You know, I kind of wish they made it so that you actually get customers. Or at least like visually, there would be people coming in and out of your shop. I don't know, talking to Penny.
Safe and wondrous travels. Revelio.
I feel like you have like people when you're around. What the hell is going on here? No, I think actually the only thing I haven't seen is people going through doors like this. I think maybe at Hogwarts. I can't really recall seeing people go through doors once. What's up, Poppy? Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
We should check the power.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's to do with Ranrock.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay.
Revelio. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
You know, it's kind of discrimination that you have you have relationship quest lines with each house besides Ravenclaw. Well, I take that personally. I just realized. We have Nari's Gryffindor, we have Sebastian Slytherin. Poppy is Hufflepuff, but no Ravenclaw. The closest I guess with a maid, what we just did. But there's no relationship quest line with the Shadow of the Mind, with the Ravenclaw. Alright, let's do this.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. First, we'll do Sebastian.
I came as soon as
Then
I
we can help the
I
property
finally
again.
realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Perhaps we can avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
The shadow. Ah, someone else without the talent for running. Sucker.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelia.
We could go through there, but eh.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Let's rope him off.
What's that? Who's there?
If you see me through the...
Is that an intruder? Oh, this doesn't hurt. What's the point of this exactly?
Oops.
Revelia.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through.
Wait a minute, have I not
You know which one I do.
played this camp?
Afraid to fight. Such arrogance.
Wait, what? Why did they see me? Was Sebastian making this for something?
And the fun is over.
Oh no, we haven't.
Fun is a relative term. Revelia.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
There we go. Dungeon time. Yeah, you never really see this scene. This kind of looks like the Ministry. But you never see it in games, per se.
Better or for worse.
Rip through the gold.
Looks like a
We're lost.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I'm slow.
Revelia.
Wait, it's not forever lost, because this, there's something in this pit. Yeah, it should be down on the ground.
You don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider. Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
Uncomfortable.
Revelia.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
I don't think we're meant to get this right now, I think. Yeah, at least I think the way down was in here. Right, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna be heading down.
Spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar signs, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Lumos. Prepare.
It's not even that, is it? It's not. Who needs spiders? Nice. If I can fight 8 more here, that would be... Just return me that challenge. I think that was the last challenge if we include the infamous foes.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's works all together.
Lumos.
This should be where the collection chest is. Yes.
Confringo. Revelia. Confringo.
Lumos!
Revelia. Confringo. Revelia.
Spiders. Oh, just give me some.
Revelia.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Someone's here.
hope he's not stealing the kills. Sebastian, you dumbass. I was gonna bury it in the ground, but... Oh yeah, I can't do that. And the rascal blew it up for me. There you go. There we go, that's done. Marvelous. Almost done.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never need to look for it. Here, Guardian Leviosa. Confringo, Revelio.
89% still, however, this is done. Oh yeah, I need the trolls, never mind. 7 more, and then just the final infamous films. Then, well, whenever I see a troll, we'll fight them.
More rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. What do you have there?
A journal entry by
Still.
Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Yes,
unravel
please.
more of this mystery.
Here comes Sebastian, where is he? What's up?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we could probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio.
I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
It'd be funny if we just left Sebastian here. We'd teleport it back, but he'd have to walk all the way back.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
We tell him. Now we'll end the next playthrough.
A friendly goblin who wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up.
Look at his angsty stance.
And not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
Looks so
No,
angsty.
Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Dumb, so rude.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
That's it. Liar, liar, phantom crime. Wait, they're expected to level up. Why can't I exit? Do I have to wait on him? Ooh, broom upgrade. Let's go get that.
Than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Let's go get this. Okay, exit. Just so our broom is a bit faster. Find the location of the code. I kind of want to go for that. Sky's the limit. Because it's on the path to letting us unlock. Oh, the bells. We'll fix that. On the way to unlock the headmaster's quarters, we'll find our last secret and also some of the final pages and collectibles we need for Hogwarts. With that, I didn't discover items, so I might not be able to sell everything.
Wonderful to see you back here.
We'll sell what we can. Why does she do that? No.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Let's go get our broom upgrade.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
Hello, fancy some bits and bobs.
A special price on the broom upgrade.
Okay. What didn't look that expensive the first time? Why do I remember them being like 500 or something?
You're all set with the new upgrade.
Not that I can't afford them, but
What you think? This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare
I'm
me.
not worried, Mr. Weeks.
Filthy casuals.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our
Not
next
Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. Sky is the limit.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
That's gonna be pretty far. So I would have to teleport over here, go through the pass, then we have to fight all the way down here. We're actually just hero it and go for it. You know what? Let's go for that, just so we can unlock the final upgrade, because I'm pretty sure he gave it to me right after getting it done.
Revelio.
I just fell. What is this thing? Oh boy. Green. No. Yeah, those are the potions. Right, we have a skill point. Talent point. Let's get this. I didn't get on the first playthrough. Transformation Mastery. Enemy struck with the transformation spell transform into explosive object.
Revelio.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Confringo. Revelio.
Let's troll them. I'm gonna get the trolls. Oh, the one? Oh, I just better than one. I highly doubt that I can get the... I forgot what the tentacle horse was called. Yeah, I highly doubt I can get them at the moment.
That's that.
Where's that goblin?
Whoops! What the hell?
How delightful. How delightful. Come on, time for something. Are you always
Wait, just faster. Chicken. Who's a chicken is the blow?
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
If I wanted this to...
Yeah, I actually have it right the first time. Wait, what is this?
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Revelio.
What's up with this one? Oh. Let me go get this real quick. We don't get flashbang. I think we did it actually. Nice.
I dream of making
Oh. Oh.
I found anything worth poaching.
No, don't. You just jumped out.
You should never have come here.
Where'd she go? Where did the Iron Max go? Ooh, almost didn't get the spell in time. That poachers poaching cubes. Stealing cubes from their natural habitats. Reducing the cube population to near extinction. Holy cube, you're safe now. There's some beasties here. I'm pretty sure whatever they are, I don't need them.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Something horn. Yabra horn or something like that. What's the name of the beast here? Looking before we get flashbang. Oh, rainbow. No points there. What is this? What do them? What's on?
This is all nothing but... No!
I don't think you can. Those two buffoons didn't know how to cast Mora. Can I do this real quick? I'm sure that in theory I will understand. Okay. Seems they're very accommodating. Now we can do that table on the way. Oh, troll.
We had plans for that immigrant.
Ow, I was helping you. You fool. Leaning back then. Go 5 troops more. Rise of bottom. Another troll there. Well. Oh, the butterflies are going. Let me get this one. Okay. Going to the same place anyway. There we go. And landing down from there. Here's the door.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Ascendo. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
What in world?
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Alright, we're still here. Hopefully that doesn't reset it, but it shouldn't. These are the stars, I'm sure. Oh, okay then. Hydro.
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Wait, it did reset it.
Revelio.
It actually reset it.
Ascendo. Accio.
Hold on.
Revelio.
What do you mean I'm leaving quest already? I'm not on a quest.
Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Did it reset again? The hell? Well, why is it resetting? Wait, well, why is it resetting?
Lumos. Arresto momentum. Leviosa.
There we go, I think that was charm.
That solves that.
Did I finish charms? %19. Not yet.
Sendo. Revelio.
You will pay for your
Revelio.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Oops, nice. Or something. Oh, the 11 o'clock.
Revelio.
Oh. Gotta be careful not to fill my inventory, but that should have enough sense for that. Oh yeah, let's get the flu.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air
The hell is that?
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Confringo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Sendo. Revelio.
There's some right. So way in.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Only level 2, not even level 3.
Revelio.
Right behind him.
Revelio, Lumos. Revelio.
I'm moving my camera.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Accio. Revelio.
Okay. Some balloons over there. We're gonna play these things, but let me try to get the balloons first.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Bombardum. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
Let's actually check how we do inventory wise. 27 out of 40. But we have 13 slots more. We can keep them on. 13 copper. Good. They still take me kind of far away. Ooh, is that another? Oh no, it's a hole.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
Where's number 3? Where the heck is number 3? Oh, there. There we go.
Revelio. Revelio.
What the heck is this?
Alohomora. Revelio.
I don't have to complete for dungeon. Wait, there were enemies here, infamous foes. Go to the man. Those are travelers.
Alohomora.
I don't know what that is.
Seen where this leads. Revelio. Confringo.
Ooh, a shotgun out. I'll probably have to enable this again.
Revelio.
Yes.
Revelio.
Oh no. Wait. Why did I have to enable that one 3 times? For this one I even teleported. I need to... It was so much farther away. I did so much more. But it's not reset.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Nothing happened. Then what happened?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Everything is hard. Why is she falling again? What was the last one? Did I not do that? I wish I did. Maybe it just had health potions, which are cool on.
Alohomora.
There we go.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Was actually, how am I doing with here? 36. Well, at least we're still clearing things that we won't have to clear later. Don't take some time.
Now you've gone too far.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, please.
Come on, stop right there.
That guy's just pointing at me.
Revelio. Closer.
Let's look at this one. This is the only one that ain't the snake.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm gonna put more up in this. Head open.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh,
Wingardium Leviosa.
we'll probably look at the other ones.
Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
Since we're kind of getting full, maybe we could just head back. No, not head back, but head straight for the race. We'll leave this for now. Just head straight to the race, because it's on the other side of the lake. It's a lake, right? Might be connected to the ocean. Anyway, so on the other side we can do it, and then Just like that. You can come back here once we submit quests. It's really a good amount of obviously though.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
The hell happened here? Some wizards, some goblins, a dragon skeleton, kind of small. Let's probably that. I forgot where he was. That's Moon's dragon. I think more here. I should be like one way or. Oh, full.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Gryffindor, over here!
Gryffindor. No, now I'm full. I'll have to come back here anyway to get the
Imelda, this course is a bit far from
the
the
record anyway.
Obviously. Evidently
Let's go
too
pick it
far
up
for
then.
most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
I'm ready for the
We'll soon
challenge.
see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Gryffindor.
I'm backwards now. Oh no!
This is going well.
I didn't catch that. Missed one.
That's more like it.
It's the perfect one. Did miss one ball. Oh, it'd be funny if I went for the balloons during the course. What I could. Yeah, I could.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Excellent. Made it. Now that's more like it. That wasn't too difficult.
I didn't miss any points.
Now that's more like it.
I missed two. One. Alright, I think we can split up.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Competitiveness towards your
Do
family.
you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet.
Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
We keep running the courses.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty, but I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Any plans to play for a Quidditch
I
team?
take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor.
I kicked your ass. That would be weird. Was second.
Mr. Weeks knows that this was his best upgrade yet.
We'll head back. However, just want to check on the. Oh yeah, grab points. That's what it. I'm pretty sure there shouldn't be any. Well, there might be some miracle. Just because the grab points are. Yeah, I think that's the last thing I gotta breed. So I'll just beat this up. We'll do it later. Does the grab one have that? Yeah, no grab one. Okay, let's go discover the items and then we can go vendor and we can turn 91% impact them. I already discovered a bunch of these lands. Hogwarts. Ooh, we're kind of getting towards the end of this playthrough as well. I'll see. What's there? Oh, this is better. The score plus 6 offense. Plus 2 offense. Let's go vendor. Absolute. Poached egg. And yeah, I'm turning the quest for the final upgrade. We can earn the first place for the races. Oh, have to, but just for instance. Hey.
Wonderful to see you back here.
wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
It's funny how she says she can sell, like, I can sell, ooh, Christmas decoration. That wasn't here last time, was it? There was the winter theme, but there were no Christmas decorations. It's from progress. Yeah, she was saying how I could say I sell like pellets and stuff like that from the beasties. However, I haven't done it those far. Am I not supposed to?
Hope to see you again.
Yeah, return. Oh, there we go. Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record to the South Course.
Hello,
Course.
Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet.
Maybe he means boom-tastic.
Incredibly nimble.
Wait, forget his sweater.
The speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have
Little brooms and
anticipated that.
golden
Exactly
stitches.
the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will we do from here?
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the
Naysayers. Very exciting, Miss Weeks. Until
I shall
then.
look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
Shouldn't he be finished right now?
Couldn't have done this without you.
Hold on. Complete side relationships, nice. Move a few more levels. Collection chest. Let's wait a day or two. Well, a day. Or just wait till daytime. Why did I think that he was gonna have the upgrade available on April? This is the last one.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Oh, he doesn't. Guess we don't have to wait a
Hope
bit.
to see you again.
Yeah, quest. Let's in that way. Let's go pick up the quests we can. Oh, let's go to Summoner's Court. That was the last but one Summoner's Court, I think. Yeah, there were 5. Let's see. Charlotte.
Hello? Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
No. Yes.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'm kind of curious if I do the court first, all the levels. Am I first? No, it's not. If I do this first, she'll mention it in the cross wands when I attempt it. Well, I don't want to try that. Oh no. Wait. Nice. Wait, actually, the crease has scored a little bit and I got perfect. 50.
Precisely as planned.
Precisely as planned. Shall we? Stop.
Such grace. Finesse.
That's it. That's it. Bitcoin in the soup. Yeah, I can screw her up a little bit. Oh, mine fell too.
Wow.
Isn't this the draw? Wait, why did it count as 100? It fell off. I don't know why. Technically it's a draw, but I'll take the win.
Where did you learn to play like that?
Practice.
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now.
Yeah, this one.
I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, the final guy was there we go.
The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected.
Let's go grab
Stop by
it.
Spin Witches when you can.
Yeah. I wasn't wrong that he got it in quite quickly. Yeah, it was Professor the Charms Professor. He probably enjoys like oh, he probably really enjoys not letting any of the students win. Just dunking the kids. No wonder he's so happy all the time.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrade.
7.5k in this economy.
I have a special prize for you. Truly enjoyed working with you.
Let's do this race real quick. Okay. It's fine. Get the first place, just to assert dominance. I might do the other race too, and do the second one last once we start going to that zone. Oh, please, always. So now we can just do these two.
Imelda Reyes is always arranging broom trials. She's only trying to...
Jeez, that's still pretty fast. Keep my I'm at 3 upgrades.
Brilliant. Did it.
So,
This is rather fun. Excellent.
I almost missed them. So, God. Alright, let's go to the other one as well. Make sure we get first place. Yeah, that's it, Ruby. We never see the Ruby. Oh, Imelda Reyes, she's 4th. But you never see the Ruby character in the game, I think. But she's literally got first place every time. To want to beat the record, of course. Who's that mysterious student? This. And the third one will be for later. What does Banjo talent please? It does sound a bit bad, does it? Or am I tripping? See? Ruby Wheel, first place. 4.6 seconds. Actually, 0.59.
I'd say that was acceptable.
up.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Excellent. Read it. Brilliant. I'm getting the hang of this.
Perfect. We're synchronous. Best time. Ellie. Yeah. 91% for me. Egg. Huh. 91%. Ooh, you're making good progress. Anyway, we'll keep going tomorrow. Let's head back to our common room. Because it's still closer than the room of requirement, to be honest. Yeah, we're getting close to finishing Gryffindor. Oh, look at that. The Christmas bones. Oh, let's give a save. And tomorrow we'll keep going. 1 hours. So a playthrough would be about 40 hours. Roughly. Also, let's just wrap it up. But yeah, this is my Discord. I'll keep you updated there. And yeah, tomorrow, Wednesday, we're gonna keep going with Hogwarts Legacy. Normally, and yeah, well, we're getting close to finishing Gryffindor. So yeah, next we're gonna do Slytherin, which will bring us to 44 out of 45 achievements, and with Hufflepuff, we'll finish all the achievements, 100% achievements. And alright, we'll get to it. Anyway, I appreciate you all being here today. Keep company, working, chatting, stopping by, hanging out, and watching the stream. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow with more Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Alright, bye.